Hello, my name is Anna, and I have found myself in a little bit of predicament for the month of September. My little sister and my stepdad both are September birthdays, and for some stupid reason, I said I would knit both of them a sweater for their birthday, so now I'm on a time crunch. My little sister's birthday is in about a week, and I am way further along on my stepdad's sweater. So this is my little vlog of getting them all done, hopefully, and just finishing them out. My little sister is turning 13 and she requested an Olga sweater. Oh my goodness, my stitches came off my needle. Give me 1 second. Okay, we're back. So, this is what I have so far on the Olga sweater. I think I have like 6 more rows before I can join it in the round, but I think I'm going to add one more stripe to the back of the sweater just to make it a little bit longer. She is really, really tall. I think I'm knitting a size extra small with the hopes that, like, I think she'd fit in an extra, extra small, but I'm trying to knit it so she can wear it a little bit longer than just a season and then all of my hard work goes out the window. But she's really, really picky about fibers, and I knew that wool was not going to be an option, so I'm using KnitPicks Animation, which is 100% mercerized cotton in a DK weight yarn, and this is my color combo. She requested either a navy blue and a white or whatever I wanted, so I wanted to stitch her to that, but she's a kid, so with white, I knew there was no hope. Even though this can go in the washing machine, I didn't want to risk it. So I'm using the blue color. It's just called blue, and I think I got 6 balls of this. And then this is called Clarity, and I think I got 5. Since I'll use the blue for the collar, I just wanted to make sure I had enough. So once I get to the point where I can join it in the round, I'm going to do like the first stripe to like make it secure and then put those stitches on hold and knit the collar and at least one sleeve. I am a common victim of sleeve island, so if I just finish the body, I know that I'd let the sweater sit forever without no sleeves, and I can't do that since it's a gift knit. So I'm going to start with the sleeve because then once I think the hardest part with sleeves in me is like the body of the sweater done the majority of the work, and then it's like, and now I have to do 2 more things. So if I only have to do one more thing, hopefully it will let me not do it, not procrastinate. And I made an Olga for myself. It was a rainbow Olga. I'll put like a little B-roll clip of it right here. And I did it as like a trying to knit it in a week challenge, and I failed because I was using 9 different colors. So the amount of ends that I had to weave in was not good. So I think also once I get to the point where I can join it in the round right before, I'm going to weave in all of my ends as I go to save future Anna some headache because I hate weaving in ends. I'm going to try and do all of the things that I hate up front to make this the most enjoyable process because it's like eating vegetables when you're a kid and there's Brussels sprouts on your plate. You eat everything else that you like and you leave the Brussels sprouts to the end. And now that I'm an adult, I'll eat the Brussels sprouts with the food that I like to kind of mask the flavor so that way you don't have to suffer at the end. So I'm trying to do that where I blend it with the things that I do like so I don't have to wait till the end. But that's enough about the Olga sweater for now. The other sweater I'm making is a Dagmar zipper sweater for my stepdad's 50th birthday. I am further along on this one, like I said, but I am modifying the pattern. I've made this one for myself out of Drops Nepal in the color Raspberry Rose, and this is honestly super heavy. I'm on the sleeve right here, was what I was saying. Like, I cannot finish it, but I'm not working on any other projects this month until it's done. But my one problem with this is that knitting cables in the round, just, I don't think I did the best job with mine. It's fine for me. Like, I'm not going to complain. I don't think anyone would notice really, but there are definitely places where I didn't know if it was a cable row or not. So, like, it's not perfect. So, I think that knitting flat with cables just makes a little bit more sense in my brain. So, I knit his flat. I actually just blocked it. This is the back panel. Look at how just drapey it looks. It's incredible. This is with KnitPicks Wool of the Andes in the color silver. I got this yarn to make him a cable knit sweater with the pattern I saw on Etsy, and I had done a little bit of it, and I was at the point it was a bottom up flat raglan, which like doesn't make any sense to me. I also was in like my second month of knitting, and I was like, I'm pretty sure I can do cables. I'm gonna get up and get it because I was looking at it yesterday, and it is so bad in comparison. I started knitting. I call it October 2024 because that's when I finished my first sweater. So this is like less than a year of improvements, and the difference is just crazy to me because it doesn't even look like the same person. So I think this was like 5 balls worth of the yarn. I ended up getting 17 total, so I really hope that's enough. First of all, ridiculously wide. This is not blocked at all. I don't even know if I knew what blocking was. The cables are just inconsistent, like over here. They're going in completely different directions. So I was tired of that one. The instructions weren't making sense. It was just like a PDF file from, I think it was a patents pattern, but then I got the pattern to make the Dagmar zipper for myself, and I showed him, and I was like, "Hey, I kind of like this. Do you want this instead?" So we're gonna have coordinating sweaters, like matching patterns but different colors. And I think that the gray and with this, like I love my pink one. It is with drops Nepal, like I said, so it's incredibly soft. But I think that the cables just look better with the wool. It's a Peruvian wool, 100%. So I am not letting myself work on this one, the Dagmar sweater, until my Olga is done. Because again, her birthday is in like 6 days. His is at the end of the month, so I have more time for his, and I know his will take longer, but she needs to get hers first. She said she's okay if she gets it late, but that just feels mean to like put all my time in this. So I'm going to put on some knitting podcasts, and I'm going to get to the point where I can connect in the round with my Olga. That is the goal for right now. I don't think it should take me more than like 30 minutes if I don't put it down. My issue with watching knitting podcast is that then I want to go look up the patterns and like dream if I was knitting that what colors I would use. So I'm not allowed to touch my phone. I'm just gonna knit and get it done. That is the goal for today. Knit and get it done. Well, hello. It's now Monday. I last recorded on Friday. I think it's the 7th. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know what. Give me 1 second. It's the 8th. My bad. Um, I have some big updates with my sweater. I'm gonna try it on. I have an entire sleeve done. I worked all day Saturday on the collar, and you might be thinking, Anna, there's no collar on there. Yeah, I had to redo it once because I messed up when I was doing the double knitting, and then a second time, and I actually got it, and I was so happy. And then I tried to fit it over my head, and I couldn't get it over my head, so I was really frustrated and just cut the yarn, ripped it out. But then it was like I can't spend any more time thinking about that, so I worked on the sleeve. So I think I'm honestly gonna do the next sleeve. I started this sleeve yesterday around like noon, and it's now I finished it like 3:30 today. I mean, I worked a lot on it yesterday, but it's like a 24 hours essentially. Like if I'm with sleeping and stuff, but not that bad. I enjoyed the sleeve. I'm not a sleeve hater. I did do magic loop or traveling. I think it's magic loop this time. The time before that, I made the rainbow Olga sweater. I did DPNs, and I will not be doing that for stripes again. I got random like gaping, and it was a ton of ends to weave in, and I just didn't like that. But I love how it fits. I really love the colors. It's just perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and bang out the second sleeve. Hopefully finish tomorrow, and then I can just do the body tomorrow and Wednesday, and then we'll fit the collar in sometime there. I don't think I think it looks fine without a collar, but she wants one. And I don't know. I am surprised it fits us both though, so I will be stealing it. She said I couldn't, but I made it, so it's half mine at least because hello, I made it. So that's my update for this. I'm gonna get to work and cast on. I did cast on 4 less stitches than I was supposed to, so I just omitted the first 2 decreases and then joined when I was supposed to. But no one's gonna tell. So
It with no hair, and this is just like I feel like it might be the mohair that's just like messing it up for me. But I really like this sweater regardless. I'm really hoping for the best when it's time to wear it. Um,
exciting news. Both sleeves are done, and now I get to do the body. And not only are both my sleeves done, all of my ends, except for the most recent stripes, are woven in, just because I didn't do those two because there's not enough there to weave in. Especially with this blue, I only have 1 row done of it out of the 4 you need for the stripe. But it looks so good. I love how it's turning out. It's like the sleeves are just perfect. Like I honestly might make myself a bolero that just looks like this because I love it so much, but I don't think I have a cable that's big enough. So I have two of the right size needles to use for it. So I'm kind of debating just like putting the stitches on half each and then using these two. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. I think I am. Who knows? But if not, they'll all be scrunched. Or I can look to see if I have any bigger cables I can steal from. But I'm gonna just go ahead and get going on this. I don't want to do the collar. I am going back on my previous statement about like vegetables and eating them as a kid. I'm saving the collar for last because I can't spend any more time with it not working. And you can wear it without a collar. Like it looks good with that one right now. So I'll finish the body, and then if there's time to do the collar, I'll do the collar. But I really don't want to do the collar. But that's my update. I'm going to sit and work on the body, and I don't think I'll finish it for tomorrow, but I think that I could probably get it by Friday because I think that it's ambitious to try and do the entire body today. But let's get knitting.
Here's something that's gonna be a pass from me, you know? What? Sneaking to a scary movie? It's on the list, number 14. Also on the list is stealing, lucky number 13, which if you hadn't noticed goes before 14. Boom. Oh, then it's the low price of nothing. This fancy shabby bar. I already wanted to hit this yearbook, so for once Okay, so I'm working on the body ribbing, and I went back and read the pattern and realized I did both of the sleeve ribbing wrong. You're supposed to only do 3 rows of the stripes, but I did 4. And then you're supposed to do the last dark color, like the semi-blue, 2 rows of double knitting before you bind off, and I did not do that. Now I think the sleeves look pretty good on their own. Like I think that that looks pretty neat and clean. They are a little bit thicker, I think, than the sleeve. The ribbing is a little bit thicker than the sleeve stripes here, but I don't think it's like that noticeable. So I don't know if the body, if I should continue my mistake that I did in the sleeves, or if I should do it the way that the pattern recommends it. So that's where I'm at. I've done my 3 rows for the body ribbing now, so now would be my time to decide. So I think I'm gonna stalk people's Olga's on like Instagram and Ravelry and see if I can notice like what the double knitting looks like, or if I just want to keep making my mistake. But I'm so close to being done.
Surprise! It's done. It is now Sunday, September 14th. I finished this on Friday. I finished the body like Friday at like noon. The Italian bind off took an hour and 20 minutes, and then I weaved in all of my ends, and then I did the collar, and we had dinner. Like we went out to eat on Friday, so I didn't finish it until like 8 p.m. The collar is not the neatest, so I'm not getting closer than this, so you can't really tell. But then I blocked it, and it spent all day yesterday drying. I moved it outside, and it's just still like it was so wet. I've never really blocked cotton knits before, so it like submerged and it took forever to dry. But this is it. It looks so good. I love it so much, and I really like cotton for this. Like I think that it just has like that nice little shine to it. This isn't like the most thorough yarn review, I guess, but I like how it looks. It's a little bit cropped on me, which is fine, but it fits her, so the intended gift recipient. But my mom already requested one in similar colors. I kind of want another one. The Olga, I understand why it's so popular. Again, I've made it before, but this one turned out a lot better than the other one. But I had started it before last Friday when I really like went ham on it, but I did the majority of the sweater in less than a week, which is crazy. So I think I need a deadline for my knits to get it done. I'm gonna stop the video here with just the Olga done, and I'll make another one for my Dagmar. I have cast on for the sleeve. This is the left sleeve. I learned my lesson with this that I need to do the sleeves first. So I'm gonna do left right sleeve and then the body, which I don't think will take that long, but I'm gonna hold it a little bit closer so you can like see the cables. So I think I got the easier knit out of the way first, and now I have a little bit more time to work on the harder one. But thank you for watching. I'm cooler on Instagram and TikTok, and by that I mean I post more regularly, so you should check me out there. But thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day.